Hello, Hallmark Hot Takers, and welcome to another episode of Hallmark Hot Takes, where we review all this year 28 movies from the Hallmark Channel. It's Countdown to Christmas extravaganza. Would you call it an extravaganza? It is.
We're 6 in. Why not?
6 in, season 2.
Christmas sale.
Yes. What are we going to rate this according to, Jay?
5 candy canes each for a total of 10.
Possible 10 candy canes.
And this isn't Christmas sale like you would have after Christmas.
No.
With discounts.
Christmas sale.
Like this is a Christmas boat sale.
Boat.
So just to clarify that.
Well, I think it would have clarified it in my rapid recap. Okay, so I'm going to move into the recap for the Christmas sale. It's a
stale sale.
starring Katie Sackley, Terry O'Quinn, Katie Sackhoff. I'm sorry, I'm just messing it all up. Terry O'Quinn and Patrick Sabongi. So we're gonna start off by meeting Liz, who works at a hotel doing something. We don't actually know what she does there. They never say. And goes home during Christmas after she gets word that her estranged father has been in a bit of an accident. He's hurt his arm and he needs some help around the holidays. So she goes home from Seattle to the town of Portside, where she is going to help her ailing father. We come to find out that her father and her are a bit estranged. They haven't spent many Christmases together lately because the father, his name is Dennis, is still grieving the death of his wife and Liz's mom, and Liz brings with her daughter Hannah. And while she's there, she runs into her old bestie from back in the day, Luke, and they reconnect their friendship and reminisce about old times. And then we find out that Dennis has got himself into a little bit of a pickle with his house. He hasn't been paying his mortgage, and he owes the bank some cash, and if he doesn't come up with the money by the end of the month,
he's out. You're out, buddy.
So, bringing in the boat theme, he owns a boat that he sailed with his wife back in the day, and Liz gets it in her bee in her bonnet that they're going to enter this Christmas lights contest, where the grand prize, wouldn't you know, is the exact amount of money that Dennis needs to save his house. So, Liz and Luke and Hannah get this boat together. And Dennis is still grieving, so he's not really in the Christmas spirit, but they, ease him in, and all of a sudden he becomes Mr. Christmas and connects with Hannah, his granddaughter.
Well, not Mr. Christmas.
Not Mr. Christmas. Connects with Hannah, his granddaughter, and Luke and Liz fall in love.
No romance there.
And they sail in the contest, and they win, and then everybody is happy at the end, and Liz and Luke decide they're going to be together, and that is my rapid recap for Christmas sale.
Another 2 minutes. Good job.
I'm getting good at this.
Good job.
Yes.
All right.
So stay tuned for ratings. All right, so we're moving on to the ratings portion. So, Jay, why don't you...
Dislikes first.
Dislikes. Okay, what didn't you like about this?
I didn't like, so then there's like this aspect where he thought he was selling the house and he didn't tell his daughter about the house.
Oh, yeah.
Like she sees the picture of the house for sale and she's like all mad because she's like, darn it, Dad. You're like, you said you were going to sell the boat and you didn't sell it, and now you're selling the house and you didn't tell me. Which would have been kind of like that last movie we watched, but I'm glad it was more he wasn't paying his bills and the mean bank was going to take his house around Christmas, which didn't make sense. The bank's not going to foreclose. But again, for a second there, I'm like, are they recycling a story they just used? There was some creepy trivia in this movie where
It wasn't creepy.
Yeah, he's like, I know you.
No, you have to say Luke and Liz.
Luke and Liz. And Luke's like, I know everything about you.
They've been best friends since forever.
And then he's like, give me a question. And he answers all these questions correctly. And I'm like, geez, man. She's the one that got away. And he just keeps thinking about it. No wonder he couldn't move on. Another thing I didn't like about these movies, we still don't know what she does.
We don't know what she does.
She could have been an event planner, which again would have been awful.
She could be like a hotel manager. She could have. We don't know what she did at the hotel.
So which was kind of nice in a sense because it wasn't like big city.
Yeah. Oh, I'm up for a big promotion.
Thing.
Yeah. It didn't really matter what she did.
And then their first kiss was incredibly weird. It was cringe-worthy, awkward sauce. It was so
I think it was supposed to be.
Yeah,
they were showing the transition from besties to more, and it is awkward, I think. I feel like it would be.
I never had that, so it was so weird. So those were my negatives. How about you? What do you got on the negative dislike side?
Okay, so when Luke and Liz first see each other, she's surprised to see him because he picks her up and takes her somewhere, and she's like his ride, or he's her ride. And the first thing she says to him, "Oh, Luke, you look healthy."
I have that too. I just thought that was mean, but you said
I'm like, it was really awkward. Luke has the scarf that he wears during a lot of scenes in the movie, and it's god awful. It's like 3 sizes too big, and it just hangs weird. It's strange colors. Did not like that.
It's a scarf.
It was distracting.
That's all he could afford. The dude lives on a boat.
Dude, he built houses. He lives on a boat because he couldn't get a woman or something. I don't know what his deal is.
I don't think you need a woman to have a house.
But he didn't want to make a home, I feel like, until he had. Okay, anyhow. And it was a little bit irritating that we didn't know what she did. I'm just so used to them. It's being all about the career. It drove me a little bit crazy. And then I really thought he should have wore a tie to the Christmas ball. There's this Christmas ball. It's not really a ball. It's like a hoedown.
Yeah. So there's Christmas.
But she shows up and she's got like this plunging neckline blue dress on, and she looks real classy.
Incredibly inappropriate for the dance that they went to.
It was not inappropriate.
For the dance that they were at?
She was overdressed.
Incredibly overdressed.
He kind of looked a little disheveled next.
Like you have the fear of you're going to someplace, and you're like, I don't want to be overdressed.
She was overdressed.
She would have been incredibly overdressed because his non-tie was on par with everyone there.
It was, but he didn't fit her. You know, I don't know. Anyhow,
but it's the dance.
That's all.
She should have done her homework on what it was. It wasn't.
She has been there before.
Clearly not. The people didn't wear.
They went senior year, remember?
Yeah, but people didn't wear dresses like she wore, so she clearly didn't.
Okay, listen.
Another thing. Where'd that dress come from?
That's a good question.
Like,
I don't know.
She just had that with her. She's like, I gotta go see my dad, help him out. He's having a rough time. He's hurt. And then
bring this dress.
And bring this ballroom.
Maybe her friend loaned it to her. Her prego friend who can't wear it because.
That's possible.
I'm going with that.
Okay.
All right. What did you like?
He's a hero. He saves this kid to kick off the movie, which is
that's how
Dennis.
That's how Dennis gets hurt.
Dennis, he's like at the little marketplace, and he's looking at this tree, and this little girl like snuck underneath
the caution
tape. He's like staring at it, and the tree starts moving. He runs over there and saves her, and that's how he gets hurt. So he's a town hero.
People do applaud him when he comes into the bakery.
At that point. I thought there was a little romance between the dad and the baker.
Yeah.
I thought that was actually.
They didn't. It wasn't.
No.
It was subtle because in the movie you could tell he was he was still grieving the death of his wife.
Right.
But there was a little hint of something that could possibly happen in the future.
And she was taking care of him, and you could tell he had a soft spot. I thought that was really great. Without like, everyone's going to be in a relationship by the end of this movie.
Right.
So I thought that was fantastic. The boat puns. There were a ton of boat puns. You know, schooner or later. Like that was great. That was great.
But nobody said all aboard.
No.
So I'm just saying.
Yeah, actually they did at one point. When Luke did, when they were on the ship. Yes, they actually did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
I feel like he did.
I wrote it down.
Okay, you did not.
Stop. I also like the dad and the granddaughter. I thought
they were
that
adorable.
the actress who played the daughter, Hannah, fantastic.
Put her in all the movies.
Yep.
She was great. She was adorably adorable.
Right. We're hard on kid actors.
We're so hard on kid actors.
Again,
we don't care.
Reason 27 why this channel won't get funded is our our
Hallmark station.
yeah, it's not good.
She
for
was a delight.
children act, but I loved it, and I thought that really you could see his heart growing 3 times
You could.
that day
Absolutely.
when he was with his granddaughter. So
Yeah.
I like that. What about you? What likes did you
Well,
have?
I loved Hannah, like I said. She was so adorable, and she really was a total delight the whole time. Didn't annoy me at all. I liked Luke just because he was kind of funny and not like overtly funny, like, oh haha, make me laugh, Chandler Bing style, but just like saying goofy things that just got me to chuckle, and I thought that was really funny. When they had the dinner at their house where the baker came and she invited Luke, and they were all sitting around the table and they were all just chatting and reminiscing about her mom, and I loved that. And then there was this moment Luke and Liz were in the kitchen by themselves, and they were kind of talking about their past a little bit, and he was like, oh, well, how come you never came back? And she always thought he was, mad at her for not coming back, and she says, well, I came back a few times, but it just wasn't the same. And he kind of gave her this look and was like, well, you got married. And you could tell right then that there was a little something that he was holding back, and then they were interrupted, and I really loved that scene.
That was a good one.
And I loved the relationship between Dennis and Hannah. That was awesome. And just Dennis's grief. I really felt it. I appreciated that he was the way he was, and he just kind of lost, not the will to live, but just the will to sort of be happy. And he kind of cut Christmas out of his life and was estranged from his daughter because of it, because she even said to him, I'm grieving too. Why can't we grieve together? And that's what Hannah ended up saying to him. And I just loved it. And I totally loved the complete and utter awkwardness of them going from friends to something more. I thought it was really well done. I really liked that. And her getting ready for the dance was really cute, because she was like, it wasn't a date, but it was a date. And she was all like, kind of like 15 about it. It was cute. She's like looking in the mirror, and she's like, it's not a date. It is a date. It's not a date. And I thought that was cute. So yeah, those were my likes.
What about candy canes?
What are you gonna give?
No. I started the kick off. You give the candy cane.
All right. I actually really like this movie. I was not prepared to like this movie because I gotta be honest, that little blurb I read yesterday about what it was about sounded really stupid. So I was prepared to be bored the whole time, but I got a ton of Christmas feels from this movie. I had some tears in my eyes at some point. At the end. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the best part of my favorite part of the whole movie. So they have to put all the lights on this boat for this competition, and then it gets judged. So then they do this parade. So each boat comes after the other. And they light up their boat. Dennis and Liz and Hannah are on the boat, and they're lighting it up. And Luke has planned a surprise. He has fixed the mainsail, or bought a new mainsail, and because it was ripped and they couldn't use it. And on it, when Dennis pulls the thing, a projection, and it lights up, and it's all pictures of her mom and of them just in the past. And it gave me the Christmas feels. I had a tear in my eye. It was really cute, and I love this movie. I'm giving it 4.5 candy canes.
4.5 candy canes.
I really liked it.
That is tremendous. That is fantastic. 4.5 candy canes.
Candy.
I will give it 4 candy canes.
I'm so excited.
So that brings us up. Oh, okay.
Don't leave me hanging.
Okay.
That's
that brings us up to 8.5 candy canes.
Good job, Hallmark. This is the rebound that we needed, for sure, because I was getting a little antsy.
That's like more than the last 2 movies combined.
It is. It's probably like triple the last 2 movies combined.
Good. So that's fantastic. You want to do a preview for the next one?
Stay tuned for previews. Okay, so up next on the Hallmark Hot Takes board is called The Gingerbread Miracle, starring Merritt Patterson and John Ecker. So this is what this one's about. Are you guys ready?
It's a miracle.
Why do you have to do that? 2 old friends from high school work together over Christmas to sell his uncle's Mexican bakery that's famous for its magical gingerbread cookies that grant wishes.
Oh, this is going to be amazing. I'm so excited.
I have no expectations on this.
Okay, I love gingerbread.
You do?
I like magic and like wishes. This has got
So
everything.
we'll see if you like this movie.
We'll see.
All right, we'll see you next time.